What's going on, amazing people? Welcome back to another episode of Heroes of the Week. As you guys can see, we have the game before the Super Bowl, so we hope we can win this one and move on to the Super Bowl with this team in our first season, man. I'm really looking forward to this episode. I hope you guys are too. Make sure you guys check out the previous episodes if you guys have not. Obviously, we are wearing the Detroit Lions uniform, and we start off hot. And we go to Martavis Bryant on the corner route to give us a huge chunk of yards. Right here on the 2nd and 7, CJ Spiller, baby, with a juke. And can he go all the way, baby? But we took a stumble, and we fell down at just short of, the end zone. And we're like thinking, you know what? I feel confident. We go back to Charkandrick West on that one, and we get a touchdown. So we're up 7-0. My opponent here on 2nd and 13 goes on a drag route to Amari Cooper, and he gets his first completion for a first down. And we are still looking good, man. And right here, my opponent tries to scramble, and he does a good job until, wapow! Malcolm Smith knocks the ball out. And then Levante David, he picks it up, and I'm thinking, man, Levante David isn't that fast. But guess what? Neither is your lineman, baby. And he is going to go all the way to put us up 14-0. And he high steps into the end zone. And we're up 14-0 just before the half. My opponent right now is thinking, let's go. And he throws a dot down the middle, and he gets a first down right here with 11 seconds left. My opponent is on a fourth and 8, and he throws an interception right here to Bradley Roby, and we get the ball back, and we have no time left other than 2 seconds to do anything in the second quarter. But we picked the ball up, and we have the first possession of the second half, and we are looking good right now. I'm just thinking maybe let's go up by 3 possessions. And right here, man, that pressure came in hot, and we threw the ball just as we got hit. That should have been picked, honestly, but I'm happy did it because it gave us an opportunity to throw this dot to Calvin Johnson deep into the field and gets us a touchdown with Megatron. And right there, you guys saw a screamer coming in, baby, and we get him. I was thinking, man, let's get that screamer again, but we could not get it that heated, and he just chucks it up and gets an aggressive catch over House. And I'm thinking, man, House, don't do that to me. But guess what? Tyrann Mathieu, man, the Honey Badger is a beast as always. Gets a pick, and my opponent, as you guys know, when he pauses, when you're up 21-0, he's just going to pause the game and be like, I'm done, baby. So, guess what, boys? We are in the Super Bowl, baby. Undefeated streak. And we are thinking to myself, baby, let's get this win. We come up against Fred Jackson, Amari Cooper, and Hatcher. Those are his top 3 players. So I'm thinking, man, maybe this guy can give us a hard game in this Super Bowl. And I'm wishing, honestly, a good game in the Super Bowl so we can give you guys good content. But guess what? We start off, and we're thinking, man, Tavon Austin, break one more tackle, baby, for me. But he didn't. But Austin comes in on the drag route and gets us a chunk of yards right there for the first down. Right here, we do a quick toss to CJ Spiller with a juke and breaks one tackle, another tackle. He makes a miss, and I'm thinking to myself, we're gone. But I think that's Patrick Chung. He comes in and he catches up with us. We try to back juke him, but there was a lot of players coming in from the backside to stop us. And right here, Johnny Manziel across the body to Julius Thomas gets us the touchdown. First touchdown of the Super Bowl, and I'm feeling good about myself with a sack coming in for a 3rd and 17. And right here, man, 3rd and 17, I usered that, but I don't know why it took me away from that user. It was the only route I was using, but something happened, man. EA told me, hell nah, you're not using that. So I guess EA didn't want to pick that off, but EA did want this one. EA didn't want us to pick that other one off, but we picked this one off whether they like it or not. But we do a dumb throw. Johnny Manziel, what are you doing, baby? Johnny was not money on that throw, and we get a pick, but we get to pick right back with Josh Norman, so thankfully that did not cost us anything. So I'm thinking to myself, man, we were in a tough situation right there. Chris Ivory gets us away, and he gets us in a good field position to just not worry about any safeties or anything bad happening in our end zone. So Tavon Austin is having himself a big game right here with the speed that kills, baby. He tries to get caught right here, and he does it. He slips one tackle and another one and gets us up 14-0. I'm looking good. Not just facial features, baby, but in the game as well. My opponent right here gets a huge like conversion right there, and he only has 5 seconds left. He decides to go for it right here, but I'm thinking, nah, that's not a good situation for you, baby. And we end up breaking that tackle and breaking that pass, sorry. And right here, we start off the third quarter. I'm thinking to myself, man, all we need is one stop. one stop and we got the Super Bowl. We got the glory. We got the rings to fit the things which are in our hands. And I'm talking about fingers, baby. Fingers, because guess what? He's going to pause the game and I'm thinking, oh, don't do it. Oh, don't do it. And he does do it. My peer has conceded the game, man. So we end up winning our Super Bowl, our first Super Bowl right there. We end up winning it, and I'm thinking to myself, baby, I am looking forward to the second season. But you guys take a quick look on this team, man. This is going to be the last time you guys see some of these players. I know there's a lot of players from the offense that are going to go, a lot of players from the defense that are going to go. I'm going to try to keep it fresh every season for you guys. And to do that, I have been keeping stats, man. I have been keeping stats. There's a picture that's going to show up later in a few seconds now. So some of these players are going to be gone based on how they performed this season. So I do have a few categories. There's going to be a touchdown. There's going to be INTs for offense and defense interceptions. There's going to be fumbles. There's going to be FF stands for forced fumbles, defensive interceptions, pick sixes, sacks, and safeties. If you guys want to pause it and look at these stats, that would be great. This is something I hope Madden introduces in next year's game. It was something really that would help us out in what players to keep and what players to get rid of. But I hope you guys did enjoy the first season. I'm looking forward to next season. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. But until next time, guys, I am Nella Gates, and I am signing out. Peace.